What's going on, guys? It's Mike for SimRacing604 and welcome back to Assetto Corsa. The great Ilya Yusupov, the genius behind the custom shaders patch, which has totally revolutionized how we play Assetto Corsa, has come up with yet another amazing leap forward in this title. He has added rain tires. So previously we had rain for the past, I don't know, year and a half. We've had some level of rain, but it's always been sort of come into question as what do you do with it if there's no rain tires. But now Ilya has solved that, and he's given us rain tires in preview version 0.1.74. That's pretty amazing. So currently only available to Patreon subscribers, but if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you can just jump in there for about $5 a month and support Ilya and his continual development of Assetto Corsa. And if not, you'll just have to wait. I would guess it's going to be a month or two before this goes full public, but pretty amazing. So what I'm going to do in this video, guys, is just test out the rain tires, obviously, but what we're going to do is take this Tatus FA01 out to Magione for a lap. We'll do a reference lap on medium tires, medium slick tires that is, and then put on the rain tires and see what happens. So let's go ahead and jump into the pits and test this out. Alright guys, so here we are in the pits at Magione. As you can see, tires, we will run the first lap on the medium slicks. Let's go ahead and do that. Lower left corner of your screen, you can see a couple of apps. I have lefty pedals app turned on, so you can kind of see what sort of throttle and brake application I'm able to execute with this wet track. And beside that is the WeatherFX, the debug rather. And you can see those debug settings. So to get this going, obviously you need to choose wet weather from your content manager screen. And then it took some experimentation with the WeatherFX settings, the Rain Debug specifically, because it defaults to 50, 100, and 50% for the rain, wetness, and water. But I found kind of the sweet spot for testing out these rain tires is the 50%, 15%, and 5%. Any more than that, and it's just kind of chaotic. You can't really do much in the slicks. But this, I find, is a fairly realistic feeling of driving in the wet. So you can see I have to be pretty ginger with my inputs here. Alright, let's set one reference lap here. Not too fussed with the lap time. Just want to set any lap and then switch to the rain tires and see what that does for us. Whoops. Definitely those puddles are feeling sticky. Not sticky, you know what I mean. Just kind of pulls the car over. Come on. So full beans down the straightaway, but you've probably noticed if you've been watching the pedals app in the lower left there, you probably noticed that I have to take it pretty easy coming out of corners. Come on, girl. Woo. And 1 quarter to go here. Alright, so we set a 119. So that was almost exactly 120, so it's a fairly easy reference lap. Alright, so let's quit out of this, go back to the pits. And as you can see, if you've got experimental physics turned on, there will be a rain option. And you can see the treads on the tire change. Let's go back. So the hard slicks, obviously slick tread, and then the rain tires with a groove. And near as I can tell, it's only been enabled for 3 cars. This among them, the SF-15T and the F138. Well, that's a bad start. So already feeling much more confident in this car. It's not without its challenge, that's for sure, but definitely does not feel like the slicks. And so we're trying to beat effectively a 1 minute 20. This, of course, being the outlap. We will do no such thing. All right, here we go. Setting one time lap. And yeah, just much more competent. But I actually really like... Wow. It's very, very impressive, not only as a third-party mod, just as a Rain feeling in general. Ilya continues to impress. Very nice. Now we got 20 seconds to do it. I don't think I'm going to be much ahead, if any, but definitely feeling more confident. Let's see what we get here. So 120 was the time to beat effectively, 119 and change, and we have improved by about 4 seconds. So I think that's probably about what you would expect. So, I mean, I continue to be in awe of Ilya. I don't support anyone else's Patreon but Ilya because I think he's an absolute genius. Not to say there's not other geniuses in the world, but he's the one that's really blowing my mind these days. Great work as always, having these Rain tires. I mean, it's just incredible that we'll get this, and it's another game changer from Ilya. So if you can afford it, I'm sure Ilya would love $5 a month from you to continue the development for the People's Racing Sim. Alright, that's it, guys. Version 1.74 is now available via Patreon, and I would expect it to go sort of, what would you say, public, or to be available to everyone probably in the next month or two. So, till then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.